Choose English Day. From 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m., join your equipped and efficient elementary English tutors as they bring fun and exciting learning in the world of English. Let us help make your educational journey in English easier and simpler. Every Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Only here at ETUlay official Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello, good afternoon to everyone who's watching us through our official DepEd ETUlay Facebook page, DepEd EdTech Unit Facebook page, DepEd Philippines, and DepEd TV official YouTube channel.
Yes, magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga mag-aaral, guro at mga magulang na nakatutok ngayong hapon. It's Tuesday and it's Choose English Day.
And still on screen, ang inyong alas sa English 4. This is Tutor Ace.
At ako naman po ang inyong katuwang. This is Tutor Ann. All the way from the land of sweet surprises, Negros Occidental. Panibagong araw na naman, panibagong leksyon at pagkatuto.
And still seeing and believing the champions in you. We are your online tutors for English 4.
Yes.
Tutor Ann, why don't we go
Yes.
check our comment section? Na-miss ko yung mga batang ito.
Yes.
Ilang weeks din tayong hindi nakapag-session dito sa ETUlay natin. Syempre, unahan ko na. Yana Rain Leonardo watching from Tilapayong Elementary School, Grade 4, SSES. Hello, good afternoon.
Tutor
Welcome,
Ace,
Yana Rain.
palaging nangunguna sa comment section natin si Yana Rain, right?
Wala pang na-miss to eh. Sa pagkakaalam ko, if I remember correctly, palaging nauuna to sa ating comment section. At syempre, hindi din pahuhuli. Sino pa ba? Tutor Ann.
Of course, we also have here Heavenly Heart ng Hian. Good afternoon,
Good afternoon, Heavenly, watching from San Roque Central Elementary
San Roque District Division of Davao City.
Ayan.
And okay, we also have here with us, we have Ace Jared Ramos. Hello, good afternoon. Enrico Dalupan. Fritz Velasquez. Hello, Eileen. Ayun, nandito si Eileen. Hello, Eileen.
Hi,
and sino pa ba?
We also have here Fritz Andre Velasquez.
Good afternoon to you.
All right, so keep them coming. Yung mga comments ninyo. Of course, we would want to be able to greet everyone sa ating comment section. We would love to do so, pero we still have a lot of things to discuss ngayong hapon, di ba? And syempre, we would also like to greet the rest of you who are watching right now. At yung kasama din natin dito sa studio, Tutor Ann, of course, our DepEd TV Team Negros Occidental. Syempre, maraming salamat sa suporta. Sir Rafi Berina, our teacher broadcaster for Arts 8 and Arts 9. Sino pa ba yung teacher broadcasters natin dito?
Of course, yung ating pinakagwapong team member, Sir Junray. Hello to you. Kinikilig siya, Tutor Ace.
Ang very wide yung kanyang smile. Ayun. All right. So we also have with us. Mhm.
And of course, Tutor Ace, bago natin makalimutan, we would like to greet happy anniversary to our regional director,
That's
Mr.
correct.
Dr. Ramir Ortico,
Today marks
'di ba?
his
Naka 1 year na.
1 year from DepEd Region 6, home of the champions. So happy anniversary,
Yes.
RD Ramir Ortico. Thank you so much for your support. At syempre, we also have here with us sa ating studio Sir Ike Dominic Halloween of Math Tastic 5. And of course, we also want to greet Miss Therese Bidonia, Miss Joy, Sir RV, Sir Richard, and Sir RG as well. All right, sino pa ba? We have sa ating comment
Yes.
section, Children, we have Jairo Ramir. Hello,
Yes.
Clyde. Mga liman, yung
We also
aking
have
mini-me
Jason
last
here.
December.
We also
Mhm.
have Jason here.
Hello, and welcome sa ating ETUlay session ngayong hapon. And syempre, we would like to leave everyone with a reminder. Palagi nating sinasabi to, do not forget and always practice this respect, always practice respect sa ating comment section. All right? Ano pa ba?
Yes, exactly. And also don't forget to share our online tutorial session, 'di ba? Sabi nga nila, sharing is caring. Kaya go ahead and share our tutorial session ngayong hapon at nang marami pang maka-join sa atin this afternoon. And of course, Tutor Ace, I would like to also greet Mac Prince. Hi. We miss you just like the rest of our tuties here in English 4. We miss you all, everyone. Tutor Ace, you're actually on mute.
On mute.
Ayun. Ang
Yes.
haba-haba na
Kaya
ng
pala
namin.
parang
Yes.
parang
Ayun.
parang wala akong naririnig. Akala ko
Ayun.
it's my audio
Like,
that's,
akala ko it's my
acting
audio
up.
that's, acting up.
Yes, forgive me for that one, Chiduran. As I was saying, I just wanted to say thank you sa lahat ng, ng nag-share ng ating stream. We have here Rihanna McPrince. Thank you so much, Eileen. Thank you so much for sharing our stream as well, Kisha, and who else? Jason. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Clint Tabieros. Maraming salamat din. Thank you, Heavenly. Nasabihan na ako ni Tutor Ann. Nakurot na ako ni Tutor Ann dito. Ayun. All right. So, as I was saying, we have a lot of things to celebrate ngayong February. Tutor Ann, could you tell us more about this, please?
Yes.
Ngayong Pebrero, Tutor Ace, hindi lang love month
Ang
this
love month
February,
this
but of course
February.
we're
But of
also
course, we're
celebrating the
also
National Arts
celebrating the
Month,
National Arts
Sining
Month,
ng
Sining
Pag-asa.
ng Pag-asa.
Yes, iniimbitahan
Yes,
natin yung
iniimbitahan natin
ating mga
yung
cuties na
mga
makilahok sa
cuties
ating
na makilahok sa ating
pagse-celebrate ng National Arts
pag-celebrate
Month.
ng
Meron
National Arts
tayong
Month. Meron
mga
tayong
events, I guess,
mga
on
events, I
February
guess,
12,
on
19,
February
and
12,
2 on
19, and 2
Feb
on
26.
Feb
That's 9 a.m.
26.
to
That's
12
9
noon.
a.m. to
Ayan.
12 noon. Ayan.
Ayun, there are a lot of things to look forward to. And hindi ko alam, love month pa lang ngayon, Tutor Ann?
Actually, love
Dito eh.
month is
Love
all
month
year.
is all year.
Hindi siya parang ngayong
Correct.
na-highlight lang siguro this
Highlight
month.
lang.
Isang love.
All right. So, syempre, sinabi na ni Tutor Ann, we have a Sining ng Pag-asa, National Arts Month to look forward to this February. But here's the thing. Here's what I'm looking forward to. It's the announcement of our weekly champions dito sa English 4. Pangunahan ko na. We have, of course, from 4 Diligence, we have Prince Life Niepes. At eto yung kanyang work. Every time the police officer sees someone not following safety protocols, they are warned. Ayun, congratulations, McPrince. Eto para sa'yo.
Ayan, parang hindi namin narinig
Ayan,
yung
parang hindi
palakpak,
namin
pero we
narinig
are
yung
actually imagining na lang the virtual clap
imagining na
para
lang
sa
the
yan,
virtual
Ano
Mac
clap
ba?
para
Prince.
sa yan, Mac
And
Prince.
yes,
And
and we also have here Heavenly Tangian from San Roque Elementary School, and here's a sample from her work. Okay. Halin nga ba? Okay. Every quarter, I go to the doctor for a checkup. So if you could still remember the last activity that we have given you, all you have to do is just to use the 5 words that we have given you from the previous activity. Use them in a sentence with using also the simple present tense of the verb as well as the correct time
the
expression. Kaya
correct
ganito
time
yung
expression. Kaya ganito yung
yes, yung mga work ng ating mga cuties ngayong hapon.
At syempre, we also have here our champion tutor, Yana Rain Leonardo of Tilapayong Elementary School. Ito yung kanyang sample of her work. The police officer is always on patrol to keep the peace here in our area.
Yes, next is we have Lawton C. Evangelista III from Francisco Benitez Elementary School. And one sample from his work is, heto na. Okay, every day the farmers are working hard for their families. Ayan.
All right, our next champion tutor, we have Eileen Joy Okot of New Corella Central Elementary School Sped Center. Ito yung kanyang sample sentence here. The nurse works at the Barangay Health Center every day. Thank you so much, Eileen, and congratulations.
Next, we have here Jacob
Next we
C.
have here
Estrella from Francisco Benitez Elementary School. And his sample work is,
is,
heto yun.
heto yun.
Every day, our teacher reminds us to answer our daily activity in the Google Classroom.
Okay, and we also have here, congratulations, Nikolai Mabitad of San Roque Central Elementary School. Ito yung sample work ni Nikolai. The doctor works at the hospital every day. Ayon.
Next, we have here Joyce Ann Manuel from San Pedro Villa Concepcion Elementary School. And here's a sample from her work. Ito siya, the farmer goes to the farm every day.
And congratulations as well, Jairomir Balila of Francisco Benitez Elementary School. Here's a sample of his work. I talked to the nurse last week. And Tutor Ann.
Eto, Tutor Ace, bago to, di ba? If I'm not mistaken, we have here Clint Cedric Tabieros from Post Elementary School, Calamba, Laguna. At eto, isa
At
sa kanyang
eto,
mga gawa,
isa sa kanyang mga gawa,
farmers harvest their rice crops once every 3 months.
3 months.
All right. So thank you so much and congratulations sa lahat ng ating mga champion tuties. So eto, I'm not sure, narinig ba?
Medyo hindi pa rin,
Medyo
Tutor
hindi
Ace.
pa rin,
So,
Tutor Ace. Yes.
that was my virtual clap for you. So congratulations sa lahat-lahat. And of course, hindi na natin patatagalin to. Is everyone ready? Handa na ba kayo sa inyong pen, paper, and module? Because this afternoon, Tutor Ann, we are going to be learning about the past form of regular and irregular verbs. This is going to be exciting, and I know that this is going to be a very easy topic to discuss. All right? So, give us a recap, Tutor Ann. Ano na ba yung napagdaanan natin for the past few weeks?
Yes, natapos na natin. Actually, we're already through with the 7 topics for this quarter. We have the context clues, mass and count nouns, possessive and collective nouns, personal pronouns, degree of comparison of adjectives, simple present tense of verbs and sentences, present time expressions, at eto na nga, ngayong hapon mapapag-aralan natin ang past form of regular and irregular verbs.
At syempre, we always want to say thank you sa ating ginagamit na module. That's the Pivot for a module prepared by Region 4A Calabarzon. A very comprehensive module of that. Thank you so much.
And of course, Tutor Ace, ngayong hapon, here are the following objectives. At the end of the tutorial, you should be able to first know or apply the rules in changing the verb into its simple past tense. Second, apply the simple past tense of each given regular and irregular verb. And lastly, is for you to complete the sentences by writing the simple past tense of the given
Past tense
verbs.
of the given verbs.
Ayun, thank you so much, Tutor Ann. Sabi ni Kisha, congratulations sa lahat ng mga tuties. Kisha, you also have the chance to be one, to be included sa ating champion tuties every week. And sabi din ni McPrince, ready na siya. Same goes for Yana Rain. So let's proceed sa ating lesson for this afternoon. Recap lang tayo ng konti. We have here a review of the previous lesson. So here are the directions. Put a check if the underlined present time expression is correctly placed in each statement and an X if it is not. Okay, so here goes. The first item. Number 1, Fiona chooses me always as her partner. Champion learners, is this going to be an X or a check mark for number 1? What do you think? We're going to be waiting for your answers.
Yes, and also don't forget to include the item number as you answer our activity.
our activity.
All right. So we already have answers here. Hello, hello, Lawton. Evangelista, sabi niya, Ekis daw. Clint, also saying the same. Gian, good afternoon then. All right. So heavily, all right, pretty much everyone answered X. Ano ba yung tamang sagot dito, Tutor Ann?
Okay, of course, the correct answer
Okay,
for
of
number
course, the
one
correct
is an
is
X.
an act.
Ayan.
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 So,
Kung Tutor Ace,
Kung
kung kanila pang ano ba, ma-remember yung rule natin for time expressions, always put the single word time expression before the verb,
on
right?
before the
Kaya naging
verb,
X yung
that is
right?
number one
Kaya
correct.
naging
natin.
X yung number one natin.
Okay, proceed tayo, Tutor Ann.
Right? For number two, our sentence is, he never forgets my birthday. So, tama ba ang pagkakalagay ng ating time expression for number two? So, just key an X or a check mark. At eto na nga, sa ating comment section, marami nang nakasagot. From Zaira, check. From Jacob, check din. And McPrince, check din. So,
Then, so
uh, let's see if
uh,
they are correct,
let's see
Tutor
if they
Ace.
are correct.
Number
Grace?
2, that is a resounding check. He never forgets my birthday. Gaya ng sinabi mo, the time expression comes before the verb. All right. He never forgets. That's a check. Number 3, you work sometimes excellently. What do you think, champion learners? Tama ba to? Yung placement natin ng time expression? All right. So we already have answers here. Sabi naman ni Jason, X daw, Yana Rain. Ganun din, X din to para kay Yana Rain. Gian also answered an X. Same with Jacob. All right, sino pa ba? McPrince. Everyone sa ating comment section answered an X. So, Tutor Ann, ano ba yung tamang sagot dito?
And now for number three. Narinig ba ako, Tutor Ace? For number three, we have the correct
We have
answer is an
correct
X.
answer is
Marco.
an X.
Correct. Ayan. And for number 4, all right, so I'm going to be taking over for now. Antayin natin si Tutor Ann. She'll be coming back for number 5. Ayan. So number 4, Yes O Club members meet every Thursday. Okay, ayun. Kakabasa ko pa lang, merong nagsasagot na. Meron nang nagsasagot pala. So number 4, Jairomir, sabi niya, check daw. Heavily, check. Meron ding nagsabing X. Alright, so ano kaya yung tamang sagot? Parang medyo confusing ito ah. Alright, tignan natin. So number 4, the correct answer there is actually a check. Okay, so proceed tayo, Tutor Ann. All right, number 5. Okay, so I'll be proceeding while we're waiting for Tutor Ann. So all right, so number 5, does Leia attend in school meetings every quarter? What do you think? I already have answers here sa ating comment section. Lawton answered check. Eileen check. Heavenly check as well. Sino pa ba? Okay, McPrince, Jacob, thank you so much. So, the correct answer for number 5, tama ba? Ayun. So it definitely is a check for number 5. All right. So champion learners, I'd like you to comment your scores. Tingnan natin if you were able to get a perfect score. Remember, this was our lesson a couple of weeks ago. All right. Sige. I hope and I pray that every one of you was able to get was able to get a perfect score sa ating recap. All right, so let's proceed. Eto, here's something exciting. Here's a matatawag ba nating throwback sa inyong sa inyong nursery rhymes, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to read and sing the nursery rhyme about a girl named Mary who was followed to school by her lamb. All right, so babasahin natin at kakanta tayo. All right, sige. So here goes our song for this afternoon. Parang DJ ah. Okay. So, by the way, champion learners sa inyong bahay, you can definitely go ahead and sing along to this one. And of course, we want to, all right. So we want to thank Sir Rafi for this wonderful rendition.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went, and everywhere where Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
Ayon, so that's our song for this afternoon. Ayon, that's Mary's Lamb, and once again, thank you so much, Sir Rafi, for that for this rendition of the song. All right, so tignan natin, champion learners, what have you noticed sa ating mga underlined words, or should I say, not underlined, the words in bold letters. Ayon, tignan natin. Sa ating first line, we have there had which is in bold letters or in which is yes in bold letters thicker than the rest of them. And then setting second line we have the word was, went, was, followed, was, and made. What do you think? Anong pagkakapareho nito? And what do they indicate? Kumbaga, ayun, I think like I said, we're going to be having a great time this afternoon because this is a very easy topic. And sabi ni Lawton, past tense po. Sabi ni McPrince, all bold words are verbs. Okay, that is also correct, McPrince. That's a very good observation. Past tense, sabi ni Micah Falcatan. All right, who else? Kisha, past tense. Yana Rain, Eileen, you were all correct. Sige nga, tignan natin. If you are correct, tignan natin if you're going to be able to get this one. Complete the sentences by providing the simple past tense of the verbs in the parentheses. Di-discuss pa natin to, but let's check. Gusto kong malaman. Gusto naming malaman ni Tutor Ann if hanggang saan yung nalalaman ninyo at this point before tayo magkaroon ng official ng ating discussion for this afternoon. Number 1, Chef Chloe blank prepare desserts for the party last week. Once again, number 1, Chef Chloe blank desserts for the party last week. The verb is prepare. So ano ba yung simple past tense ng prepare? All right. So here we go. We have answers Yana Rain, Rihanna, Carl Gian, Yun, Clint, who else? McPrince, Heavenly, Nipomoseno Caris. All right. You answered prepared. Is that the correct answer? Is that the simple past tense? All right. So there you go. The correct answer is indeed prepared. Ayun. Next, we have number 2. Kuya Jerry blanked the package yesterday. Once again, for number 2, Kuya Jerry blanked the package yesterday. Okay. So yung verb natin dito is deliver. But take note, this is in its base form. We are looking for the past tense of the verb deliver. Ayun, I already have answers sa ating stream. Jason, Eileen, Micah, Rihanna, McPrince, ang gagaling ninyo. You answered delivered. Is that the correct answer though? Syempre naman. Number 2 is indeed delivered. Ayun. Okay, let's try number 3, everyone. Nelly blank her name in the attendance sheet. Okay, so Nelly, the verb that we have here is list. What is the past tense of list? Okay, so we're going to be waiting for your answers. And while we're waiting for your answer, we just want to say a pleasant afternoon to the most, right, ang pinaka-resourceful and very beautiful Miss Therese Bidonia of DepEd TV Negros Occidental. All right, sige. So what is the correct answer? Number 3, Jason answered listed. Jello also answered listed. Kisha, everyone in the comment section, McPrince, Eileen, thank you so much. The correct answer is indeed listed. I'm very, very confident at this point in the tutorial. I think you're going to be able to perfect this by the time that we end our session. Number 4, the children blank a clown in a birthday party. Okay, the verb that we have here is see. What is the past tense of see? Okay. By the way, do you like clowns? I know of some people na I know of some people na matatakotin kasi sa clowns or natatakot pala sa clowns. Ayun. So number 4. Okay, Lawton said saw. All right, Yana, McPrince, saw. Okay, that past tense of see, according sa kanila. Carl Gian also answered saw. Okay, the correct answer for number 4 is definitely saw. Okay, congratulations. And number 5, the athlete blank fast during the last race. Once again, the athlete blank fast during the last race. Okay, the verb that we have here is run. What is the past tense for run? Okay, tignan nga natin. All right. So, okay, I think we already have answers at the stream. Okay, let me double check on that one. Number 5, Jairomir ran. Yana ran. Okay. Jacob ran. Okay, past tense for run is definitely ran. Okay, there's a difference in pronunciation. Take note of that. Run, that is the base form of the verb. Pag ginawa natin past tense, you becomes a, and that is ran. Okay, job well done, everyone. I'm very confident that most of you, if not all of you, got a perfect score sa ating pre-test, so to speak. Okay, so tell us your score. Let me know. Let Tutor Ace and Tutor Ann know if you got a perfect score. And like we always say, if you didn't get a perfect score, that's perfectly fine. That's the reason why we're having this session. And hopefully, by the end of this tutorial session, perfect na tayo sa ating simple past tense na lesson. Okay, so here goes. Before I do that though, okay, let me check. Ito na yung scores nila. Kisha, 5/5. Perfect score. Congratulations. Lawton, also 5/5. Jason, Chase, Jaden, uh, McPrince, 5/5. McPrince, 4/5 because posta number 4, ang unang sagot ko po ay seen. That's okay. And thank you for being honest, McPrince. I really appreciate that. Okay, no worries about that, McPrince. Malalaman natin mamaya. We're gonna be able to identify if ano ba yung tama or yung strategy sa paggawa ng sa pag form or in informing the past tense of a particular verb. Okay, so no worries about that. And thank you so much for your honesty, McPrince. All right, Carice, Jason, 5. Okay, congratulations. Sige, proceed tayo. So understanding the lesson. Okay, the simple passive of a verb is used to describe an action or condition that took place at a specific point in the past. Everyone, champion learners, this is your cue word. It's something that happened in the past. Diba? Natapos na yung action. All right, past events are important that we use them in telling and retelling. Syempre, we always do this, right? We talk about things that happened to us before. At syempre, in order to do that, we should be able to use the correct past tense of the verb, okay, or past form of the verb. Okay, here's the thing: we have what we call regular verbs. I believe it was Eileen who talked or who mentioned this one to comments earlier about regular and irregular verbs. But here's the thing: we have what we call regular verbs, and this one is very easy because what we do to form their past tense is we add ed to their base forms. Okay. Once again, how do we form the past tense? We simply add ed to their base forms. And this happens for regular verbs. Okay. Tingnan natin. We have examples here. Start is the base form of the verb. All right. When we want to change that to past tense, we simply add ed. Okay. Napakadali lang gawin to. All right. Add ed. Rest becomes rested. Visit becomes visited. And then walk becomes walked. Talk becomes talked. Play becomes played. And watch becomes watched. Okay? Sige. We also have other forms of regular verbs and other ways of changing them into past tense. Okay? For some regular verbs that end in E, their past tense is formed by just adding D. So hindi na ed. If it ends in E, no need to do that. You just simply add D. Okay? Sige. I'm checking the comment section right now. Yes, Yana Rain, regular and irregular verbs. We will get to irregular verbs later on. McPrince, sabi ni McPrince, you need to add D or ed for past tense of regular verbs. And for irregular, there can be change in spelling or pronunciation or no change in spelling at all. Thank you so much for that one, McPrince. You are correct. Pupunta tayo dyan mamaya. Thank you. All right. So we have here examples. As I was saying, if there's an E, if the word ends in E, all you have to do is to simply add D. Okay? So create becomes created. Bake becomes baked. Agree becomes agreed. Type becomes typed. And die becomes died. Okay, sige. We have here another way of another manner of changing verbs into past form. For some verbs that end in Y, preceded by vowels. Pag sinabi natin preceded, before the Y. There's a vowel before the Y. Yun yun. Their past tense is formed by adding ed. For example, enjoy. What have you noticed, champion learners? Enjoy ends in Y. But before the Y, there's a vowel. Ano ba yung vowel na yun? That's the letter O. Okay? So if that's the case, we simply add ed, which is why enjoy becomes enjoyed. Pray becomes prayed. Ayun, napakadali lang. Very easy lesson. All right, for some verbs that end in Y, preceded by consonants, okay, take note, kanina, preceded by vowels, di ba? Ngayon, this is the Y preceded by a consonant. Their past tense is formed by changing Y to I before adding ed. Tignan natin, we have the word dry. What have you noticed? Diba? Sabi natin, it ends in Y. But before the Y, we have a consonant there. And what is that consonant? That's the letter R. Okay? So dry becomes ano ba yung gagawin natin? We change the Y to I before we add ed, which is why dry becomes dried. Okay, natatawa ako. Ma'am Erwin, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Thank you so much po talaga sa inyong support and for the active participation ng mga students sa Ma'am Erwin. Mag-Prince, kalma lang. Ayun. Ayun, we will get to that, Mag-Prince. At syempre, that's a testament sa kung ano yung foundation nila when it comes to English. And by the way, we have here back on our stream, we have Tutor Ann. Hello, hello, Tutor Ann. Saan ka pumunta?
Yes, bigla akong nawala, pero muling nagbabalik, 'di ba? Importante bumalik, 'di ba, Tutor A?
Importante bumalik,
Yun
di ba,
yung
Tutor A?
sasabihin ko. Importante bumalik. Especially love month ngayon. Alright, sige.
Yes.
So yes.
Yes.
All right, Tutor Ann, welcome back. If I may continue, we have copy. Copy ends in Y, and before the Y is a consonant. So again, we do the same. We change the Y to I, and then we add ed. So copy becomes copied. All right. So thank you. Ayun, sige. So let's proceed. Tutor Ann, eto na. Medyo challenging ito. Irregular verbs naman tayo. Sige nga, Tutor Ann.
Yes. Tutor Ace, thank you so much. I'm just in time for the irregular verbs. Irregular verbs do not form
Regular
their
verb.
simple past tense by adding ed or d to their base forms. Past tense of irregular verbs are written in various forms. At ito na nga, ipapakita namin kung paano i-form
Ipapakita
ang
namin
ating
kung
irregular
paano
verbs. All right, so basing here in our table, on the left side muna tayo. We have here some common irregular verbs here. We have the linking verbs, the be verbs that we have here. Be verbs such as am and is. We could uh, its simple past tense would be was. For are, it will be were. For come, came, get, got, go, went, know, knew, make, made, say, said, see, saw, think, thought. So in this case, our irregular verb sometimes changes to form its simple past tense. But there are also irregular verbs that doesn't have to change their spelling. They remain the same all throughout. So we have the base forms like cut, hit, hurt, let, put, read, set, and shut. So the rest, if you put it in its simple past tense, it remains the same. Pero meron pa ding
Pero
tayong iba
meron
pang
pa ding
mga
tayong
irregular verbs, such as the following. Meron ba tayo dito? We will be giving you only a few. Actually, marami-rami sila. So you could
marami-rami sila. So you
actually
could
opt to
actually opt
check
to
the internet or even your
internet.
reference book. So marami ang ating irregular verbs. So we will be just showing you a few examples so that you would be able to have ideas on how we form its simple past tense. Ano ba yung next natin, Tutor Ace? Eto, we have here become, to, became, begin, began, blow, blew, break, broke, bring, brought, build, built, buy, bought, catch, and caught. Do we have some more, Tutor Ace?
Yes, we also have additional irregular verbs in here. Meet, met, pay, paid, ride, rode, ring, rang, rise, rose, run, ran, sell, and sold. Ito na yung sinasabi ni McPrince na na mag-change talaga when it comes to regular verbs. There would be change in the spelling of some words. There are also other words that really entirely change yung nag-iba talaga, hindi lang nag-add or nag-omit ng ilang letters. Talagang nag-iba talaga yung ano niya, yung word niya. And here's the thing, gaya ng sinabi mo, we actually have a long list for this one, but since we only have limited time, we are gonna leave it to you, di ba? To be able to double check sa inyong mga reference modules, or you can definitely go ahead and browse the internet for this one. All right, so let us proceed. Tingnan nga natin. Understanding the lesson time expressions such as yesterday, a week, month, year ago, last month or last year, weekend, Monday, night, the day before yesterday, and 2 days, months, years ago, among others, are used when expressing past action. Ito yung discussion natin nung last. So we have here a learning task for them, Tutor Ann. Directions read, supply the simple past tense of each given regular verb inside the parenthesis. Okay, number one. All right, number one, Rhea blank to apply for a job in the city last week. The verb that we have there is decide. So let's change decide to its past form. All right, tingnan nga natin. Let's apply what we have learned sa ating discussion.
Okay, we have here Tutor Ace, meron na tayong sagot mula kay Lawton. Sabi niya, decided. Sabi naman ni Jyromer, decided din. And also the same from Eileen, decided. And also Yana Rain, decided din. So what's the correct answer for number one, Tutor Ace?
Yes, number one, the correct answer is decided. Okay, so number two.
Yes, for number two, she blank. We have our main verb there, work in a factory for 3 years. So ano kaya yung past simple tense ng verb nating work dito for number two?
Number two.
Okay, we already have answers here. Lawton, sabi ni Lawton, the answer is worked. Jaromir, the same. Eileen also agreed to the answer of Jaromir and Lawton earlier. That's worked. Okay, the correct answer for number two, Tutor Ann, is definitely worked. Ayan, so congratulations. Number three tayo.
Yes, for number three, we have the sentence here, the trip
Your
blank
trip
happened
blank
a month ago. So our verb there is happen. So what is the simple past
is the
tense of the verb happen there?
happen there.
All right, tignan niya natin. If all right, so we already have answers here. Ang bilis nila. Carl Gian worked. Gabriel Marquez worked. I believe this this is for the for number two earlier, but for number three, eto na, yun. The correct answer or their answers are happened. They added ed to the base form. What is the correct answer, Tutor Ann?
And definitely they are correct.
They are
Happened will
correct.
be turned
Happen
into
will be
happened for its
turned
simple
into
past
happen
tense.
for its simple past tense.
Ayun, ang
Ayan.
gagaling ng ating mga sample
Ayan.
learners this afternoon. We would like to know your scores, all right? Tell us, let us know if you got a perfect score, all right? And if not, no worries. We still have a couple more activities so that we can solidify yung ating understanding of the lesson. So let's proceed. Learning task number three tayo. Directions read, Tutor Ann, supply the simple past tense of each given irregular verb inside the parenthesis. Kung kanina, Tutor Ann, we were we had a learning task regarding regular verbs. This time, it's going to be about irregular verbs, and this is going to be a challenge. All right, number one, please.
All right, number one, the hen blank on its eggs until they hatch. So our verb there is sit. What is the simple past tense of the verb sit?
Sit.
Ayan. Ang bilis.
Ayan.
Ang bilis ni
Ang
Loton.
bilis. Ang bilis ni Loton.
All right, Yana and Eileen. Okay, Jyromir McPrince. Everyone answered sat. Okay, sit becomes sat. Tignan nga natin. Is that correct? Ayan,
Of
so number
course,
one.
they are
Of course,
correct.
they are correct.
Ayan, so sit becomes sat. Remember, this is an irregular verb. Okay, so it doesn't change. We don't form the past tense of the verb the same way that we do with regular verbs. Okay, number two.
For number two, my grandparents blank the hot tea that I made for them. So we have here the verb drink. So what should be the simple past tense form of the verb
Form of
drink? At eto na nga. Eto na, we have answers from McPrince, Eileen, and Heavenly. Oh, wait. McPrince and Heavenly. We have same spelling ba?
Same
Mukhang
spelling ba?
nalito ako eh.
Mukhang
We have,
nalito ako eh.
Mm-hmm.
We have,
yes, let me check first.
yes, let
Eileen,
me check first.
Drank,
Eileen,
yes.
Drank, yes.
Yan. And then
Okay.
we have
And
the same with Jason, na
same with Jason, na
Drank.
DRANK.
For, medyo
For,
nalilito sila sa
medyo
simple past
nalilito
tense
sila
and
sa
the
simple
past
past tense and the
participle, right?
past
That is
Tutor
correct.
participle, right?
Yeah.
Tutorials?
I can see that one as well. But no worries about this one. Let's set the record straight. When we talk about the past tense of drink, the correct answer there, champion learners, that is drank. Okay,
Yes.
that's DRANK. That's the past tense. In DRUNK, tutor and that's the past participle. Now we would very much want to be able to explain that within this tutorial session, but we are kind of short on time, and we don't want to confuse you. But that's all you have to remember. Drank with an A, that's the past tense. Yun yun. All right. DRUNK or drunk, that's the past participle. Okay. But nevertheless, again, the correct answer there is drank. Okay. See
Yes.
again, no worries about that. I can understand where the confusion is coming from. Diba? So number three tayo. Okay. The speaker blank us the concepts of love and respect for humankind. Our verb there is teach. Let us form the past tense of teach. Eto. All right. This one is this one is a challenge. I as what I can see here sa ating comment section, what is the past tense of teach? Ayun, we have a variety of answers here, Tutor Ann. Okay. All right. No worries about this. Okay, the correct answer. Ayun. Sige. Tutor Ann, ano ba yung tamang sagot?
Of course, ang tamang sagot
Of
dito,
course, ang
Tutor
tamang
Ace,
sagot
is the word
for
thought.
Ace is the
Ayan.
thought. Yan.
Okay. So remember the spelling of this one because I also see here that others answered thought with an H and then the A is an O, like thought is in, thinking, the past tense of think. That's thought. All right. Pag sinabi nating past tense of teach, that becomes taught. Okay. Sige. So this is a learning opportunity for us. Tell us your score. Let us know, champion learners. Gusto naming malaman. Were you able to get a perfect score for this one? All right. Sige. I don't think I read their scores earlier, including the regular verbs. So, Mom Erwin, yes. Okay, I'm sure with the gaya ng sinabi namin, right? And I'm sure Mom Erwin would agree to this. This is a matter of exposure with the forms of these regular verbs, right? Kasi ang dami nito eh. So it's a simple, double check your modules or find references that would provide you with a more complete list of the past tense of the irregular verbs. That would definitely help a lot. All right, sige. So Rihanna, all right, 2/3. John, 2/3. Yana Rain was able to get a perfect score. Congratulations, Jason. The same. McPrince, congratulations as well. All right, so like we always say ni Churan, it's okay if hindi nyo na perfect yan, okay? This is a learning opportunity. This would serve as, a reminder na ang dami pala ang dami palang regular verbs na dapat nating malaman yung past form nila. All right? Sige, proceed tayo. Eto, here's our
Ay.
assessment. Final assessment for this afternoon. Directions, please, Tutor Ann.
For our assessment this afternoon, we have the following directions. All you have to do is to complete the sentences by writing the simple past tense of the given verbs. So let's proceed to our first item. We have here Irma blank a letter to Mr. Lee. So our verb there is write. So how do we form the simple past tense of the verb write?
Right.
Okay, this one here is an irregular verb, diba? Tutor Ann. We don't form its past tense the way that we do with the regular verbs. So tignan natin. Number 1, McPrince answered wrote. Carl Gian also answered wrote. Eileen, all right. Jason also answered wrote. Okay.
Tama nga ba sila, Tutor Ace? Let's review.
Okay, sige, tignan niyo natin. Number 1, that is okay. Number 1, right becomes wrote. Okay, congratulations, everyone. Okay, number 2 tayo. All right, the two runners break their previous speed records. Okay, Once again, the two runners break their previous speed records. The verb is break. We want to change that into past tense. Ano ba yung tamang sagot doon?
Yes, we have answers here already. Tutor Ace from Jermer. We have broke here. From McPrince, broke then. The same with Lawton. What's the correct answer for number two, Tutor Ace?
The correct answer for number two is broke. Ayon. So congratulations, everyone. I believe that everyone was able to get the correct answer for this one. Number three, Tutor Ann, please do the honors.
Yes, for number three, Diana blank, her father's favorite song during their family reunion. So our verb here is sing. So what is the correct simple past tense of the verb sing here? How do we form it? So we have here answers already. Ang bibilis nila. We have from Jermer, from Lawton and Heavenly. They all answered sang. Are they correct?
Yes, Tutor Ann. The correct answer for number three is indeed sang, and I'm very happy as well because I was expecting maybe merong ding mag-answer ng sung, which is the past participle, which is what happened earlier with drink, drank, and drunk, diba? So in this case, again, remember, champion learners, the past tense of sing is sang, and you're correct, Ma'am Merwin. Bumabawi talaga sila. I definitely agree with you on that one. All right, so sige, proceed tayo. Number four, my mother blanked me maricon. All right, my mother blanked me maricon. The verb that we have there is name. Let's change that into past tense.
All right, eto na. Meron na tayong sagot mula kay Lawton. Sabi niya named with the D at the end. From McPrince, the same as well. And also the same from Eileen. They all answered named. Are they correct, Trace?
All right, the correct answer for number four is definitely named. Ayon, congratulations. And number five, Tutor Ann.
Yes, for number five, Kuya Joey blank his back after moving the boxes. So our verb here is hurt. So paano nga ba natin isusulat ang simple past tense ng verb nating hurt?
All right. Nasa list ba kanina yung hurt, Tutor Ann, na diniscuss mo kanina?
Exactly. If nakikinig sila kanina or they're watching their screen, definitely they would know. So eto na nga, Tutor Ace, marami nang sumagot. We have here from Caris, from Yana, from Lawton, sabi nila, it remains the same. Hurt daw. Tama ba?
Number five, hurt. Hindi ba hurted? Ayan. So number five, yes, Carl Gian, hurted. Ayan. All right. The correct answer is hurt. There's no
Hurt.
change.
Ayan.
It remains the same. All right. Champion learners, let us know your scores. Tell us in the comment section. And while we're waiting for your scores, konting recap muna tayo. Time expressions add details about the particular period when the actions take place. The simple passive of a verb is used to describe an action or condition that took place at a specific point in the past. And past events are important that we use them in telling and retelling. Tutor Ann, before you provide us with additional information on the recap, scores muna tayo. Ito na, pumasok na.
Yes. Congratulations sa lahat. Actually, marami nakakuha ng 5 out of 5.
Yes.
Marami nakakuha ng perfect score. Jason, Yana, if I'm not mistaken, nakita ko yun kanina. We also have here from John. And yan, ang daming entries ni Jason. From McPrince also got a perfect score. Ayan. Sabi ni Carl Gian, sayang daw. Bakit ba sayang? From Zaira also, congratulations sa lahat ng nag-participate sa ating assessment. Congratulations, everyone. You did a great job.
Yes, that is correct. And Tutor Ann, yes, you were actually going to be adding something, sa ating recap, or some more information.
Yes, we have also tackled regular verbs simply form their past tense by adding ed to their base forms. And for some regular verbs that end in e, their past tense is formed only by just adding d. For some verbs that end in y, preceded by vowels, their past tense is formed by adding ed. For some verbs that end in y, preceded by consonants, their past tense is formed by changing y to I and before adding ed. And lastly, Tutor Ace?
Yes, eto, here's the thing. Gaya ng sinabi natin kanina, this is the part where most of our learners had confusion with. Diba? Irregular verbs do not form their simple past tense by adding ed or d to their base forms. Instead, the past tense of irregular verbs are written in various forms. All right, so paiba-iba yan. So all right, so Chiran, I believe we have an announcement for them.
Yeah, so last quarter nag-live tayo sa ating Grand Quiz Day, but for this quarter mag-asynchronous quiz tayo. So just we'll be using again quizzes, and reminder once again, when you enter your name, please use your full name so that it will be easier for us to identify our top 10 English for champs for second quarter. So paano ba natin uh, ma-access ang ating quiz for second quarter, Tutor Ace?
Yes, all they have to do is access the link provided on your screens. Very simple. It's tinyurl.com/English for quarter two quiz. Yun yun. That's all you have to do. Might as well take the opportunity right now to take a screenshot ng instructions natin sa pag-access ng
And
quiz. So we're gonna give them
yes,
like what? Yun, eto na,
tama
Sir
yan,
Vin.
Tutor
Thank you
Ace.
so much for this one. Mhm.
And also, Tutor Ace, we would like to remind everyone that our quiz will end tomorrow at exactly 5 p.m. So you can actually take the quiz after this, and we will be waiting for you until tomorrow 5 p.m. Yes, hindi na dapat lalagpas ng 5 p.m. tomorrow. Magko-close ng ating quiz.
Yes. And thank you so much thank you so much, Sir Vin. I believe this is Sir Vin and of course the rest of the team na naglalagay ng link sa ating comment section. So it's a lot easier for you to access this quiz. Okay, this is I believe you mentioned Tutor Ann, this is an asynchronous quiz. All right, so you can access this one anytime as long as you're able to finish this one by 5 p.m. Am I correct, Tutor Ann? All right,
Yes,
that's
5 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay, all right. So yes, I believe that we are all set. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Here's you can definitely go ahead and send us a message. I think ETUlay page, ETUlay English 4 with Tutor Ace and Tutor Ann. And of course, we already have up and running our official DepEd ETUlay Facebook page. Okay, so Tutor Ann, ano pa ba?
Ayan, so we will be posting once again the link to access our grand quiz for second quarter in our Facebook page, and we will be determining our 10 English for champs kapag after 5 p.m. tomorrow. So maya-maya or by the next session natin, malalaman na natin kung sino yung mga faces na magpi-fill in ng mga bilog dito. Tutor Ace, paki-click ng next nga at nang makita nila,
Yeah.
so may makikita na naman tayong 10 beautiful faces there na magiging ating 10 English for champs for second quarter.
All right. So thank you so much for this one. And of course, uh, in behalf of the rest of the entire English Elementary team sa ating ETUlay, maraming salamat sa inyong continued support sa amin. And for the very active participation, syempre, the team is headed by none other than Dr. Rubilin Pastrano. Maraming salamat. And for feedback, Tutor Ann, what are they supposed to do?
Yes, for your feedbacks, comments, and suggestion, you can actually access the link presented to you on screen or scan the QR code there. And you can also email us at the following email address, Tutor Ace. Ayan, for comments or suggestions, you can also email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph. At yes, Heavenly, pwede nang makastart sa ating quiz right after the tutorial. So up next na po, sina Tutor Emmy and Tutor Jody for English 5.
All right. And of course, this is Tutor Ace.
And once again, this is Tutor Ann. See you next
Thank
Tuesday.
you, everyone. See you next Tuesday.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!